Good morning, Phoenixes. I wanted to share a personal story. One reason why I am choosing celibacy, and that's because I am autistic. And one thing I've come to terms with is that an autistic girl, I get really attached to people really, really fast. And because I have autism, I have what's called theory of mind. And I tend to think that people think like I do. That's how theory of mind works. I tend to think that most people have good intentions, have a good heart, and they mean what they say. But one thing I've learned during my dating years is a lot of people will say what they need to say for physical intimacy, and then they won't follow through on all the things they promised you. So, this is a lesson I had to learn the hard way. I've been really hurt before in my past. I've been really deceived and lied to. And this is something that was really hard for me to understand as someone with autism, because I don't like to lie. It's not something that comes naturally to me. And I often feel really, really guilty after I lie. I don't know if other autistic people are like that, but I don't feel better until I come clean and I make things right. There's also a sense of justice coming out that most of us Aussies have. I get really, really, I get really firm about setting things right, whether with myself or other people. I don't like lying because it goes against my sense of justice. So I've really had to learn discernment, and I've had to learn these things the hard way. I didn't think I needed to be so discerning through life, but as an autistic person being taken advantage of multiple times, I've really had to learn firm discernment and to slow down and take my time in relationships and take physical intimacy off the table. Because there's just too many people out there that are willing to lie and betray you and just say whatever they need to say to get access to you. So, being celibate has really allowed me to develop my sense of discernment. It's made me slow down with the men that I'm getting involved with. I'm able to properly vet people and just really find out if they're really a good person for me and even a friend. So, just a couple of things I wanted to share. Pretty personal topic. But a lot of autistic girls can get very easily taken advantage of. I've definitely been one of those girls, and I've had to learn some hard lessons the hard way, definitely. So, if you're an autistic girl, maybe it's something you want to consider. Celibacy, just take it off the table. Physical intimacy is off the table, at least for me, until I'm married. Just a few things I wanted to share. All right. Love you, Phoenixes. It's okay to use your discernment. It's okay to vet your partners. And especially if you're autistic, it's definitely okay to have very strong boundaries, because unfortunately we need them in this world. Okay. Keep rising. Love yous. Bye.